Mr. M says that Bitcoin is different this time, whereas Mr. Into the Cryptoverse says that it is not different this time. I have Ben and the wonderful Maurizio. I want to ask each of them, well, first of all, why Maurizio thinks that this time is different and why Ben thinks it's not. And then we want to give our long-term price prediction for the price of Bitcoin. Maurizio, why don't we start off with you? Why do you think this time is different?
What if never was the Fourier cycles to begin with? What if, right? I'm just throwing out a what ifs at this point.
What if an asteroid comes down
What
right
if
now?
exactly, right? What if?
So what if liquidity moves cycles, and what if we're in a business cycle, which is 8 years? Like, I'm not saying I know, I'm just questioning, patching things on the wall, see what stays on the wall. So what I believe is going to be next year, the liquidity is going to enter the market, and we will see, in my opinion, but no financial advice, we could see a price appreciation for Bitcoin.
Okay. And what do you think, Ben Cowan?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're topping on apathy like 2019. Bitcoin topped before QT ended. Fed was cutting rates, but they weren't cutting aggressively enough. Even if they cut again, they're still above the neutral rate if you approximate it to the 2-year yield. So I think we're still restrictive. It's going to take the stock market going down to get Bitcoin moving again, because the Fed will respond to the stock market. They're not going to respond to crypto. Bitcoin's bleeding against the S&P. It's bleeding against the stock market. We've been at 100K for a year. The only way it's going to go higher is it goes down and find new buyers. That's the only way. So I think we're going to be going down to 60 to 70K, I would say by the summer, October at the latest. That's my view.
Okay, so if we look at Bitcoin, not in the short term as in 2026, but into 2027, where do you see Bitcoin at, Mr. M, in 2027? And then I'll ask the same question to Ben.
Oh, I don't do short term. For me, 2 years is short term.
Okay,
but,
okay.
I don't know. It's difficult to say. But I think 126 was not the top, and I don't think the Fourier cycle is relevant any longer.
Okay, Ben Cowan, what do you think about 2027?
I don't know. I think we got to know which way the wind's blowing. Price predictions are really hard to actually nail down, because the reality is if you don't get it exactly, people hate you if they sell it and it goes higher, and if it goes 1% below your target, they hate you because they didn't sell.
So which way do you think the winds are going to be blowing? Where's the
winds are blowing down now?
But in 2027,
I would say in 2027 they'll be blowing in the right direction.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Well, at least we're all bullish in the long term. I believe that I think we're going to go into a consolidation for a couple of months, and then QE will kick in. We'll get more looser monetary policy. It's going to take until Q4 until that liquidity enters markets, but I think that 2027 is going to be bright. So if you gave one tip to the audience, what would you say? Would it be to buy Bitcoin and hodl?
I would say time in the market beats timing the market.
Altcoins bleed to Bitcoin.
Amazing. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining. We were on a beautiful boat here in the Bitcoin MENA conference. Amazing time, and we'll see you all on the next video very soon. Take care, and as always, bye-bye.